Heyo everybody, Haku here with my review for the One Piece anime episode 810. And this one was surprisingly good, surprisingly great even. I'm kind of used to at this point watching the One Piece anime and thinking, it's alright sometimes, it's pretty good sometimes. Occasionally it has a really good episode at this point. But it's generally just a good show. But this episode was really, really great. Like, I was not expecting it to be done so well. Especially reading the manga, it's like this was adapted just way more well than I ever thought it would be. And they did stuff with it that, again, I wasn't expecting them to go out of their way to do. Usually Toei's kind of lazy, takes the easiest route for this, but I'm just I'm just in shock. I'm really surprised at how good this was. It was really, really good. And I'll go through it part by part and say my thoughts on it. But starting from the beginning, I still love this opening song. Just earlier today, I was working and I was listening to it as I was working. So it's a good song, and I don't think it's going to be one of those that I get tired of or skip past, which is going to be the first one in a while. Also, I noticed during it they changed some things. Now there were scenes from the last couple episodes in Sanji's cape as he was walking. That was a nice touch too. I don't think it even needed it, but just to add in the extra touch was really nice. Also, the recap was a little longer than the past few episodes, but it really wasn't bad. So no complaints there with that either. It was a good recap. It didn't feel useless. It wasn't too long. So, yeah, the fact that we had it and it was actually good and not too long is something to commend the anime for. So starting from the beginning, we have the Big Mom Pirates rolling in, and it looks really cool. Like, it looked cool last episode, and last episode was the first episode we saw them coming in enraged army format. But they looked really good. So I think it's cool seeing a whole pirates crew just walking up like that. It's almost like the Straw Hats walking towards the Frankie house or towards Arlong Park or Gyeongcord Plaza, I believe was what it was called. Except the bad guys doing it this time, but it was still really cool. Luffy wrecks the first guy, but he gets right back up after getting knocked away from a punch by Luffy, which again sort of builds up the Big Mom Pirates, makes them look even more strong. And during this, we have Sanji's meeting with Pudding, and Pudding tells Sanji that she led Luffy here pretty much, or told him the way to get there without getting caught. Sanji takes off the mask to show her that he has no allies. He's trying to say, it's not just your mother who put this constraint on me, but my own family aren't my allies either. I'm stuck in this, and I'm going to work together with you to make the most out of it, and that's sort of what they go back and forth with throughout the episode. Again, very good. Opera burns Luffy with his cream, seeing a bit of Opera's ability. Bobbin disorients Luffy, putting him sort of in a dazed state, sort of getting more lethargic, kind of being put to sleep. And then Nami comes in for the save, which was great. Nami is really, really good this arc. She has been so far. And without spoiling anything, I can say she is in the future. In just this episode, Nami was great. Like, I love Nami being useful in an arc, because it felt like for so long after the time skip, there were characters that just didn't get any time to shine, and Nami was one of them. Nami, Chopper, to a certain extent Brook, to a certain extent Frankie, but then he got a bit in Dressrosa that was great. So yeah, there were characters that are just now finally, after years of being shoved back and made to look super weak, actually getting to be really cool and strong again. So I love seeing Nami here fighting against the army. Carrot and Chopper are also cornered, and they're fighting back against Brûlé and Randolph and the other allies they have, like the Alligator, and I think there may be more that end up coming in. So that was good. We find out that the Viva card Nami has works on the soldiers as well. We have a great scene where Luffy has the clash of Haki against the 3 Big Mom Pirate members, and that was really cool because it showed Gear 3rd Luffy going for an elephant gun and how it matches up his Haki and his power it takes 3 of Big Mom's pirates, but they still can overpower him if they work together and use 3 of them. And of course, at the same time, Opera was using his powers to burn Luffy some more. And the whole Cream burning him by being sweet didn't make sense in the manga to most people. It still doesn't really make sense here, but it's just one of those things that you have to go along with it. It's just, you take it at face value and move along. Anything else? Oh yeah, Nami then. The fight is so good. We keep getting to see more of it, and then we see Nami end up using Big Mom's Storm, and that was completely awesome. And the ending made it even better, because it juxtaposed that and the lightning bolt clash with the lightning bolt in the background lighting up Sanji and Pudding's surroundings as they sort of make their deal. Hey, we're going to make the most out of this wedding and get married and completely accept fate here. Man, it was just so good. And I love the way that they actually split it up this episode and had, like, we would see a little bit of Sanji's conversation, a little bit of fighting, a little bit more, a little bit of fighting, and it would just go back and forth to show Sanji sort of giving up and falling into the wedding and saying, hey, if it makes my friends safe, if Big Mom will promise to let them go, then I'm totally cool with this wedding. It's not what I would have wanted, but I'm going to make the most out of it in order to keep my friends and family safe. And it was so good. As he's falling, we see his actual friends trying their hardest to save him, fighting an overwhelming battle against an army, and it's great. A part of it was great because the fight was so well done. The animation looked nice. Like I said, it was actually really, really good. So yeah, and also just continuing on next episode, I'm excited for more. It still looks like Luffy, Nami, Chopper, and Carrot all fighting against overwhelming odds to try to save Sanji, and it seems that the odds will eventually overtake them, but they're going to take their last stand here until they are defeated against all these members of a Yonko's crew, which is just freaking great. So yeah, this was an amazing adaptation. I think that the way they actually had the presence of mind to take what happened in the manga and turn it into this was really good. Instead of just doing it beat by beat, or instead of doing it the easiest way, they took some artistic approach with it, and it paid off. It paid off amazingly. It was so good. So yeah, I love this one. This is going to be the highest score I feel like I've given One Piece in a while, but I'm actually giving it 9.5. I don't know. I don't have really 9.5 sweet creams out of 10. I didn't really have a good one there. But yeah, 9.5 out of 10. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did like the video, comment down there to tell me what you thought of this episode, what you thought of my thoughts on it. Subscribe for more One Piece, both anime, manga, much more on the channel in both of those categories and more. Follow on Twitter if you want. I can try to keep you updated there on stuff at the channel or talk to you there. And if you want a link to our Discord server, just ask and I'll give you one of those as well. So that's it. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.